I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do people... It's like, if you want to... Here's the thing about music. It's like, in modern day pop, if you want to be a big music artist, just write a song about butts or asses, whatever term you want to use, and have Nicki Minaj in it or Snoop Dogg. Make sure it's repetitive as fuck. There you go. That's how you make a popular pop song. That's how you do it. Then there's also the idea that with metal music, people are just so fucking picky. It's like, okay, there's bands like Black Veil Brides or fuck, I can't really think of anybody else because they're the only ones that I don't hate. Because it's like, oh, people are like, yeah, those Black Veil Brides, they're so fucking gay. And I'm like, so they're coming from people who listen to deathcore, and I can understand some of deathcore, but at the same time, how can you listen to all of it? Because it just starts sounding the same at some point, where it's the same chords. It's this, the lyrics don't really. The lyrics can change, but the meaning doesn't behind most of them. And then that's it. Because with Black Veil Brides, it's like, okay, I don't hate them. I don't like them. I don't. But, look at it like this. It's like, they write their own music. All their songs have meaning. They play their own instruments. Whoop-de-fucking-do. If you don't like them, just don't fucking pay attention. It's that simple. It's like, just because they're different doesn't mean they're not metal. That's why country music and pop music and rap music is always going to be much bigger in the United States, because every metalhead in the United States, most of them, not every metalhead, just thinks, well, Black Veil Brides are not really metal, they're just faggots, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit. It's like, whoop-de-fucking-do. Who cares? Just don't pay attention. I mean, think about it like this. It's like Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew, but their commercials just piss me off sometimes. Because there's that one commercial where it just shows all these rednecks mudding around, and it shows like these, I don't know who it is, but a rap artist just walking, and he's holding the can like this, he's just like, oh, like, okay, yeah, he's about to go perform, and you hear a musician just go, I'm gonna tell you how we do, and you gotta do you, cause that's how we do, and I was just like, fucking really? It's just so fucking stupid. But I digress. And the problem is, it's just like, I don't have a problem with pop music at all. I don't. If it's good. Like, I don't really, I'm not a fan of Kesha, but she does write her own songs. Some of them, I don't know if all of them. But, she has the song Die Young. It's not repetitive. It's really catchy. Plus, it's upbeat and you can dance to it. That's what I expect in a pop song. That's what I expect in a pop song. I don't expect it to be boring and repetitive and just, dull in general. Like, We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus. Like, have you heard that shit? I don't know how people could stand it. Plus, most teenage girls that listened to it didn't get the idea behind it. Like, oh, I'm talking about girls who would be like, oh, fuck, just Just make a song about partying. There you go. That's how you make a pop song. Just talk about partying, make sure it's repetitive. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Fucking A. It's like when people, reminds me when people just talk shit about Green Day, like when they were nominated to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. People are like, why Green Day? How come some other classic rock bands? And people are just like, you mean that stupid bubblegum pop band? And I'm like, how can they be bubblegum pop? Yeah, their albums, 21st Century Breakdown and American Idiot, were really big. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But they were rock operas. Rock operas. And plus, you have to be nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you have to have your first album has to be like 25 years old, I think. And the thing about that too is, do I think Green Day should go in? Yes, 100%. But at this time, no, because there's just so many other bands that they haven't nominated yet. Like there was Deep Purple. I don't think Deep Purple's on there. I'm like, oh hell yeah, Deep Purple should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why the fuck not? But you know, the nominations were kind of bullshit anyway because they nominated NWA, the rap group. Really, rap group. They're not a band. They don't fucking play instruments. Rap group. So yeah, I fucking love NWA. But seriously, nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? They're not rock and roll. They're hip hop, rap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Well, if you live in NWA, why don't you like newer rappers? Because they're so fucking boring. Like, how can anybody listen to Drake and not fall asleep? Because he just talks like this. He barely puts input when he's speaking into the mic. You know, he's just like, you know, yeah, I'm rapping, you know, start from the bottom, YOLO. At least it's better than, I'd rather listen to Drake than Lil Wayne. Yeah, nigga. Oh, man. Fucking, that stupid fucking annoying voice that pisses me off. And then there was the whole, one person I cannot stand out of pop at all is Jason Derulo. Oh my fucking god. Why do people listen to Jason Derulo? Why the fuck do people listen to Jason Derulo? Oh, he made a song called Talk Dirty to Me. What did he fucking do? First thing I thought about was Poison. You know, at least I wasn't the only one. I thought about Poison after hearing the title. I didn't hear the song for a long time. And then I think Wiggle came out by the time, or the music video, or by the time it got popular. That's when I first heard Talk Dirty to Me. And I listened to it and I was just so fucking stupid. Like, one, Jason Derulo's voice fucking sucks. It's annoying. He can't sing. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You like to listen to somebody whose voice is 90% computer. He didn't fucking write his own song. And besides that, if he did, I don't know if it could have got any more repetitive. The meaning behind the song pisses me off because he's just like, oh, I've been around the world and I've had sex with so many chicks, but I cannot understand a single fucking thing any of them say. Well, okay, I can understand having a song about having sex with a bunch of different chicks from around the world, so why don't you just talk about the places you've been and how the girls were, how they were different. He doesn't. He's just like, oh, I've had sex. Basically, a bunch of different lines saying that, meaning that, but just saying it differently. And then then when it comes to the chorus, he's just like, you know, I can't understand what you're saying, but I love it when you talk dirty to me. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck does that make sense? It fucking doesn't. And you can say whatever the fuck you want. I know it fucking doesn't. And then the actual chorus, he's just like, oh, talk dirty to me. You put in a fucking a trumpet, I think. I don't fucking know. Say it again, trumpet, say it again. Then 2 Chainz comes in. 2 Chainz, I'm not a fan of his. I don't fucking know. I don't really listen to him. His songs are kind of repetitive for me. Because he's different. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Fucking hipsters. Because I'll listen to pop and rap if it's good. It's like and then when I finally heard Wiggle, I was like, oh my fucking god. Really? I didn't think Jason Derulo could get any worse after listening to Talk Dirty to Me. And then he just goes, and then he manages to, okay, he makes a song about butts. There you go. That's the entire song. That's why it was so big. Because it was like the first time in a long, since I like big butts, that was the first time we've actually had a song just so blunt about it. That's why it was so big. That's my theory, at least. Because the song, he just goes, because the big line everybody remembers is, you know what to do with that big fat butt. We have not, a big pop song or rap song has not had that fame since I Like Big Butts from the early 90s or middle 90s. I don't fucking know. That's why, and with the way my stupid fucking generation is, and the ones younger than me, they're all fucking stupid, even the ones that are slightly older than me. They're just like, oh wow, haven't heard this before because we don't like to go before 2003 for our music. So most of them, at least. Then instead of a trumpet or whatever that was in Talk Dirty to Me, you have a recorder. A fucking recorder. You know, the thing you learned how to play in 3rd, 4th grade, except you managed to, except they managed to like try to make it danceable, but it's not. It's so offbeat. It's so messy. Then Snoop Dogg's in there. Snoop Dogg, he's an okay rapper. He's lost his touch. And then I mean, at least, I'd rather, as I fucking hate Jason Derulo, I'd rather go back to where, plus I fucking hate it that his voice is set at the beginning of most of his songs. I fucking can't stand that. Yeah, we know who we're listening to, because, okay, if you're on the radio, they're either going to say it beforehand or afterwards, so what's the fucking point? Because you're so cocky about yourself, you gotta fucking put your own name in there, even though most people who listen to it it's either through iTunes or fucking Pandora, so they're already gonna fucking have a way of finding out, so you know, I'm gonna fucking put it in because I like the way my name sounds, and I love getting paid just to talk into a mic and have producers do the fucking rest. Yeah. And then, I'd fucking, as much as I hate LMFAO, I'd rather have them back and go back to where Jason Derulo wasn't fucking around. Because I couldn't stand LMFAO, like, because there was that song Sexy and I Know It, and it's got the same shock value as Wiggle, that's why it was also big, because people were just like, oh wow, he's sexy and he knows it, except, you know, the song's repetitive, the lyrics suck ass, like, I don't give a shit. Because the beat, it's just like, it's the same beat over and over and over and over and over again. It doesn't stop until the end of the song. It does not stop anywhere from beginning to end. And the only real difference in it throughout the entire song is that it gets louder and quieter. And I couldn't stand Party Rock Anthem with its lack of a chorus. It was like, I think that was the milestone for like when electric dance music became big. Like, you know, LMFAO started it off with Party Rock Anthem, where the chorus was just like, noise, and because there were no words to it, so it's kind of like, and then they rap in between noises. It's like Turned Down for What? The most pointless fucking song ever. Turned Down for What? Like, here's the thing. Little John, I think. Little John, he's fucking hilarious. He should, instead of making music, he should just, like, he should narrate commercials or trailers for movies. He's like, oh, you guys gotta see this movie. Okay, that'd be great. But you know, I'd prefer LMFAO over Jason Derulo because at least they didn't try to sing. Then there's Turn Down for What? I can't fucking stand it. That's the big milestone for when electric dance music got really big within the pop scene. It was just like, oh, we're gonna act like it's, because I remember there was this one episode of Arrow I was watching, and they're just like, the DJ's playing like some techno music. I didn't really like it, even though I do love some techno music, but it's changed so much since I don't know, the late 90s, I guess. So in Arrow, it was in the season going on as of now, 2014 through 15, season 3, and the DJ's playing some techno music, and the owner's just like, hey, why are you playing? This isn't a rave. Play some pop music, and the guy's just like, what? And then they find the DJ, and then some other guy comes on. He plugs in his iPod, and it plays some pop song. And the only real difference between it, besides like the beat, the techno beat, was that for the first 2 seconds of the song, a girl sang. It's the only real fucking difference. I'm serious. It's just fucking. I don't get it. Then, it's like, okay, Britney Spears. I'm not a fan, but her early stuff, like back when she wasn't before she went crazy, she had those songs, "Hit Me Baby One More Time" and "Oops, I Did It Again." I fucking love those songs. They're great. They're catchy, they're upbeat. Even though they're kind of slow, they're still upbeat. They're more upbeat than anything within the past 2 years. Except for maybe a couple of things. Point being, and plus Britney Spears can really sing. That was before she got lazy and started using her shit from other songs and putting them into new ones. So there's that. And that's that. And then Nicki Minaj, I don't care for her. She's annoying on purpose. Well, since she's annoying on purpose, it's hard to critique on that because, yeah, her songs are train wrecks. But she knows it. Pretty sure that's why people listen to her, because they know they're bad. But that's why they listen to it, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I don't fucking know. Nicki Minaj, she's just doing what she does, and I don't fucking know, you know. It's like, I mean, it was bullshit that she judged on American Idol. Her fucking voice is auto-tuned all as fuck. So there's, you know, it's bullshit, but. And then there's dubstep, like, oh my fucking god. It's like, with dubstep, I just don't get it. It's like, okay, I guess I can get listening. I get the idea of listening to it. I don't like dubstep, but I get the idea of listening to dubstep because, I mean, I'm not a fan, but I remember one of my friends who's really big into it. He's just like, okay, just listen to this, and it's just like, oh, there's this giant buildup, and then it drops, and it's just crazy. I'm like, oh, okay, it's more, it's kind of pointless. It's just noise to me. But he did have an awesome idea. It's just like, oh, imagine this giant buildup, and you think it's gonna drop, but it doesn't, and it just continues. And then it, like, I thought that, you know, that'd be pretty cool, even though I'm not a fan. And then but I don't get the point of like, see, when and I remember in high school, someone got really pissed with me about this. I just go, I don't get the point of going to see that shit live if you just want to go and watch somebody hit play. It's pointless, you know. And it's like, and you're just like, well, they also freestyle, and I'm like, well, I mean, I don't get the point of going to clubs either. It's, well, party. That's what all fucking teenagers think about. At least mainstream teenagers. just, oh my god, let's go to this party so that way we can talk about the party we're gonna go to tomorrow. And then while we're at that party, we're totally gonna get turned. You know, it's bullshit. That's basically every teenage girl that listens to modern day pop music. They wanna drink and do drugs, even though most of them probably wouldn't touch you. Yeah, but well, what can I do? Nothing. Do you think any of your teenage girls gonna listen to me? Shit. I remember when I was in high school, my senior year. My senior year of high school. I remember this freshman girl, she was wearing she was wearing a shirt that said "No Sleep Till" and it had a picture of Brooklyn, I think. I'm like, oh yeah, I fucking love Beastie Boys. And she's like, who? It's like when people wear shirts and hats that say California knows how to party, even though they've never been to California. Oh, if you really think that, then why do you listen to Cruising California by The Offspring? Because it's a fucking parody. It's making fun of the idea. They're joking about it on purpose. Except they managed to make a song that was still less repetitive than most modern day pop songs. Go figure. So yeah, there's that. I don't know why I'm ranting. Most people think anybody's gonna watch this video and just think, huh, you know, he's right. I doubt it. People are just gonna get butthurt. Oh well.